Price versus Van den
Ladies and
Bergh.
gentlemen, first leg going to throw first. Game on.
Chris Murphy joins me, Dan Dawson in the commentary box forward.
Yeah, well, you can't only beat the player in front of you, but it was an out of sorts Andy Hamilton and an out of sorts Alan Norris up against Dimitri van den Bergh. And yes, Gerwyn Price was out of sorts as well yesterday, wasn't he?
Out of sorts opening visit from the Iceman.
Richardson roared back and missed all those match starts.
67.
Gerwyn Price walked down to the stage and mentioned to the Peter Wright entourage that Peter's used all his lives in this tournament. I thought it was a bit rich coming from the Iceman.
Hark at one, Iceman. 7 match darts against James Richardson. The one thing I would say about Gerwyn Price, he does have bottle. We know that. He's shown that on a number of occasions.
96.
But having lost 5 consecutive legs and being on the verge of what would have been quite an embarrassing defeat, not because of his opponent, just the fact the situation he was in, 5-0 up, James Richardson absolutely nowhere, but then came back at him, and Gerwyn, I think there were some players who in that situation could have played all day.
177.
Great visit from Gerwyn Price, 177. I think they could have played all day and never hit that winning double because they were just panicking. And Gerwyn Price found a way to actually hit it. Had to rely on his opponent missing whole handfuls of darts. But even so, he got there, and look at this, Gerwyn. Ooh, another one of those would have left the dart at double top, his favourite double.
Dimitri, you require 142.
Yeah, likes that route. Van den Bergh looking at 142. Not going to get a shot. Gerwyn Price is
64. Going to require
4th in the European Tour Order of Merit. Only Klassen, Wright and Van Gerwen doing better than him this year on the European Tour.
Game
and it's a solid
the
start.
First leg. Gerwyn Price. Second leg, Dimitri to throw
What a Welshman.
Yeah, well, I think that opening European Tour event in Hildesheim, we saw Gerwyn Price make the semi-finals for the very first time in his career. Had made a Euro Tour quarter-final before, but not made it to the semis. And he missed a dart to beat Peter Wright. And
100.
Looking at how the final went, and of course you can't say that had Gerwyn Price beaten Peter Wright, Michael van Gerwen would have played in exactly the same manner.
134.
But he would have had a chance. He would have had a huge opportunity to claim his first Euro Tour title, and he was playing well enough that weekend to suggest he could well have gone on and completed the job.
Yeah, without a doubt. He's certainly a man in form, not just on the European Tour. He's looking for his 6th quarter-final since the beginning of March.
57.
Well, the Van den Bergh has beaten Price the last 2 times they've met. Both of those in front of cameras as well. One in the Grand Slam group and one in the Players' Championship finals. Well, we've seen this one today from Joe Cullen. Another one of those for a lovely setup.
96.
Yeah, Price had beaten Van den Bergh on the 2 occasions they've met away from the cameras.
78. Dimitri, you require 74.
Good dart, double 16. Decent guide.
58.
Not one he used. 119 is tricky finish. This one. Simple now. Simple equation at least. Execution of it proved to be 59. A little trickier.
Dimitri, you require 16.
Double 8 for the Belgian to level up. Well, that's close. And that's close, but neither are in.
Going to require 60.
This for a break.
Can't give this man too many darts at double top. No. Double 10 then. To double his lead. And there it is, and you can hear the cameras. The microphones picked it up.
First. Game on.
But if Gerwyn Price does start shouting and bawling as he can do on occasion, you won't need microphones to pick it up wherever you are in the world watching this.
60.
There's a few players getting involved in the Roaring Stakes recently, isn't there? Darryl Gurney and Joe Cullen when they won their Pro Tour titles. Well, Bergh just goes along with his job unassumingly. Gerwyn Price would have been shouting that one down, but Bergh here, it's a good start against the throw.
Yeah, very contrasting stage presences, these two. Dimitri. Oh, Dimitri went in search of that treble 19. It would have left 1-4-4 for the perfect leg.
100.
Yeah, Gerwyn Price likes to dominate that stage. He plays darts like he played rugby. He just wants to smash into people. Dimitri Bergh, 22-year-old from Belgium. Lovely kid, very nice and polite and everything. On stage, it looks like he's about to burst into tears at any second.
Yeah, curious for a man who dances for a couple of minutes before towing the object. Now, he's in uncharted territory, Dimitri Bergh. Will he feel it? Will he feel the pinch? He's missed 5 darts. That double in this match. Made that 6.
38.
Now 7.
Going to require 116.
And Gerwyn Price is a fantastic finisher.
Not going to get a go at the double in this visit. But Dimitri, the longer it goes on without him hitting a winning
92.
double, the harder it may become
20.
for the young Belgian. Mumbling some encouragement to himself. And does pin the double and a nod to the head. Finally, something for Dimitri to work on. It's a breaker throw as well.
Dimitri to throw first.
So despite a bit of a sluggish start to this one from the 22-year-old, he's essentially back on throw. He's going to have to find a break from somewhere else if he is going to knock out the number 10 seed. Saw 4 unseeded players through to the final day of action. Adam Hunt and Mervyn King
45.
were dispatched relatively quickly in the first 2 games of the day. Adam Hunt only getting 2 legs against the world number 1 MVG. Mervyn King
140.
beaten 6-4 in a high-quality game with Ian White. Rob Cross flying the flag for the unseeded players at the moment. He's already in the quarterfinals. Dimitri Bergh has work to do if he's going to join it.
Well, from that fixture list of the unseeded players, there was probably 2 that were
85.
more obvious potential mismatches than the others. Michael van Gerwen against Adam Hunt. I think it was the world number 1 against the world number 130. This one, not quite as big a disparity in the rankings, but 17 against 50 on the main order of merit.
But
it would say that Dimitri has shown, I mean, his development tour record is absolutely unreal, Dimitri Bergh.
16.
You look at the number of titles Dimitri has won on the development tour. 8 in total. Oh, lovely. Double 8.
120.
Well, Gerwyn Price misses outside. That area of the board isn't his favourite. He will leave tops and 10s and 12s wherever possible. Dimitri, to level the game, treble 18 for Bull. Gets the treble. Bullseye.
76.
Not to be.
Going to require 16.
For Price to cancel out the break. Steps across, awkward lie. And proved to be so. And a reprieve for Bergh. Can he take advantage? Double 16. Takes a breath. He knows it's important.
31.
And he hasn't capitalised.
Going to require 8.
And you'd think now that Price will restore a 2-leg cushion.
No guarantees.
No score.
Not at all.
Dimitri,
Well, both men missing
16.
doubles. And missing handful after handful of them. But finally, Dimitri Bergh has levelled this game up.
Gerwyn to throw first.
And of course, what happens when you can't hit a massive target, you fire 3 darts into a much smaller one. Very next visit, 180 for Gerwyn Price.
Yeah, that's his first going price. And Bergh, who couldn't hit doubles for ages, fires in a 180.
180.
Dart players make no sense.
96.
Well, check out percentages, bit of a horror show. Could continue like that right the way through the game, but I don't think it will. Oh, Dimitri.
140.
Yeah, through 5 perfect darts earlier on. 4 on the spin then. Still may avail him nothing in this leg.
87.
Not ideal from Gerwyn price. Just hit the big 19 there. It would have made it a slightly easier shot.
41.
But Dimitri's got a big one of his own, so
They just seem to be following each other's lead in this match. Brilliance followed by brilliance.
84.
Dross followed by dross.
Dimitri require 140.
this could be brilliant, though. It could be brilliant. It is brilliant. Dimitri Bergh.
Dimitri
140 checkout. Where has that come from?
6 leg, Dimitri to throw.
Where has he
first.
pulled that out from? And he enjoyed it. Gerwyn Price style celebration, the kind that we rarely see from the brilliant Belgian. The Gerwyn Price has inflicted that kind of blow to opponents many times in recent weeks.
58.
How does it feel, Gerwyn? And how will you respond, Gerwyn? That's how.
180.
Oh, this could get interesting, couldn't it? If Dimitri starts strutting about and celebrating and giving a bit to Gerwyn,
57.
Gerwyn is not going to be shy at giving it back in spades. In absolute spades, Gerwyn Price. Back to back. And the Welshman, having lost 3 consecutive legs, has fired in 6 perfect darts to start this 6th leg to leave 1-4-1 for the 9.
Well, the 9-dart leg is possible. Oh, and it's not going to happen.
Did he just get too
93.
excited there? He had to readjust his stance, didn't he?
Yeah, he was knocked out of his stride, and Bergh, I think, wanting some correcting in the score here.
Well, he may have corrected his score, but he's still 302 points behind, so it's going to take a major correction to make him an actual
42.
threat in this leg.
I thought that was going to happen, Dan.
Yeah, I know.
Game shot.
But in the 11th dart, it has happened, and Gerwyn Price.
Going to throw first.
You know what?
Game on.
Ever since Dimitri Bergh pulled out the 140 and gave a bit of that back at Gerwyn Price, it has just kicked him into life, has it not?
54.
Certainly seems to be the case. Intriguing tussle, this one.
100.
Contrasting styles, contrasting form lines. Yeah, locked in a battle.
59.
An effective race to 3 legs.
96.
Well, their last 2 meetings, both in November, were both close. I know they're both won by Dimitri, but they're both deciding leg
100.
victories. So it's not as if Dimitri has been dishing out hidings to Gerwyn Price. I'm not sure many people have, to be honest. Look at this. Wonderful stuff, Dimitri Bergh. Admittedly, a 140 would not have been the shot to have hit, but he's filled it up, so it matters not.
Yeah, just maybe like the lie, and that's a bit of bad fortune for the Welshman. Meaning Bergh has a couple of visits to clean this up, and this is against the throw. Oh, this would be spectacular. Spectacular!
89.
Very Very nearly.
We prefer the
Ball 25,
Ball 25
yeah,
ball
obviously.
route, I mean.
Everybody loves 2 bullseye finish.
I think it serves him right.
72. Dimitri, you require 36.
And it doesn't matter as long as he takes this out. And he
Game
does.
shot. In the 7th leg.
An 11 darter from
Dimitri
Gerwyn
Vandenberg.
Price, a 13 dart
leg,
response
Dimitri
from
to throw
Dimitri
first.
Vandenberg. And
Game
maybe
on.
this game is just heating up after what was a pretty sluggish start. A little smirk
100.
from Dimitri. Seems to be enjoying himself up there.
It has a similar feel to it as the Cullen van der Paas game earlier on, which caught light at the end. It'll be the end for the Iceman. Vandenberg bidding to make a first Euro Tour quarter-final.
60.
Well, you only have to look at Gerwyn Price's results. There you see 12, 11, 13. The best 3 legs of the match all coming in the last 3 legs.
140.
Yeah, Gerwyn Price. Final of the UK Open, couple of semi-finals, well, 3 semi-finals since then. And a quarter-final.
140.
Dimitri Vandenberg has only made 1 semi-final in a senior event. He's been tearing up the youth tour for a few years now. But when it comes to going up against the big boys, Dimitri's problem has been putting performance after performance after performance. Looked great for a round or 2 and then has a below par display.
45
But he's going toe-to-toe with Gerwyn Price here. The 161. Gerwyn Price keeps taking out big finishers at crucial times. Is it another? Oh, it's very, very close.
Yeah, nudged the wire. We saw the ball move up as that dart penetrated the board. And now Vandenberg, well, this is a big chance. A big, big chance for the Belgian. Can he nail the double 9?
38.
No. And Price
Going to require 25.
to break back again.
Double 12. Last dart in hand. And it's there. It is there.
Gerwyn Price.
Gerwyn Price. Well, he's
Gerwyn
adding in little
first.
moves to the
Game on.
celebrations now. It's a 2-part celebration now. Would you like that, Dimitri? Yet another break. We've had 4 consecutive breaks of throw in this game.
And you were talking about Dimitri's trend to put in a decent performance and not be able to back it up.
99.
Well, this is his best performance this weekend. No question about that.
Yeah, it's been solid. We know there's more in the tank for Dimitri. We know there's plenty more to come from Gerwyn Price. I mean, at the UK Open, he was averaging 99, 100 pretty much right the way through the tournament. He was superb.
139.
Helped get Gerwyn Price on the World Series for the first time. We've seen him in Dubai, the opening World Series event. That's on the way next month.
58.
Will we be seeing him later on this evening here in Saarbrücken?
134.
As mentioned before, he's launching an assault on the top 16, and the man above him in the rankings has been eliminated this afternoon. Could really make some ground up on Simon Whitlock if he were to progress all the way.
129.
Dimitri running out of the way. Gerwyn Price, you can understand why. Not a man you want to be in the way of.
89.
Good setup shot. Leaves himself 3 darts at his favourite double top. Has missed doubles in this game, Gerwyn Price.
95.
Hasn't missed lots at double top.
Game shot in the 9th leg.
Does Gerwyn Price think he had this game wrapped up?
Yeah, he doesn't miss double top again, and Dimitri Vandenberg missed 2 darts to lead this match 5-3.
93.
But now he's at the point of no return.
We've seen a number of guys today
55.
who we've watched and thought they were good, but nowhere near their best. And then they've come off stage. Peter Wright is one of them. Michael van Gerwen's perhaps another. Michael van Gerwen came off stage with 101 average, and he thought he wasn't great against Adam Hunt. He was all right. Peter Wright averaged 99 against Cristo Reyes. Could well have lost it. Perhaps should have lost it. And he thought that's nowhere near the real Peter Wright. Gerwyn Price is currently averaging 94, and you think he's played pretty poorly, all told. It's all about getting through to the final session and then playing your best stuff. Robert Thornton managed to do that when he won his one Euro Tour title. Got through to the final session, played good darts all the way through, but his best stuff came in the evening session and nobody could live with him. And all of these guys are capable of doing the same. I find those big ton-plus averages that make it very, very difficult to beat them.
Yeah, and Price will relish
95.
that clash with Peter Wright in the last 8. He's looking to get the job done here. Celebrated every turn in this leg.
85.
Almost down on one knee as he released that last dart. But these could be the last darts that Dimitri van den Bergh throws in this contest.
64.
Leaves himself 130. Will he get a go at it? Gerwyn Price. 78 remain. Treble 18 for double 12. Gets the treble for a 6-4 win.
74.
A match dart
Dimitri, you
missed.
require 130.
And Dimitri could get one for the bull, could get one at double 5, may not get a dart at all for the leg in this visit. Well, he should get one. And he doesn't because he's missed the big number.
80.
And Rod
Gerwyn,
Harrington
you require
somewhere,
24.
his spider sense is tingling. A young player on the development tour misses a big number. And I know that'll irk him, but it is delight for Gerwyn Price. He has had to battle past Dimitri van den Bergh, who continues to make progress, but disappointment for the dream maker. Gerwyn Price gets what he wanted. A repeat meeting with Peter Snakebite Wright, the man who won the first Euro Tour but had to survive a match dart from Gerwyn Price to do so. The man who beat him in the UK Open final. The Iceman takes on Snakebite later on this evening here in Saarbrücken for a place in the semi-finals. We'll now turn our attention to the final quarter-final matchup. Mensur Suljovic and Stephen Bunting will round off the afternoon session. The winner of that faces the winner of our next match. Dave Chisnall and Jelle Klaasen, imperious last night, both winning 6-0, but something has got to give as they go head-to-head.
Satisfied with your win?
I'm happy with the win, but not the performance, to be honest. I'm not scoring well at all, and I'm bombing chances, bombing doubles. I'm not scoring. I really need to pick my game up. Last week wasn't very good. This week wasn't very good, so I need to get back on the drawing board and get a bit of practice in.
Yeah. In Hildesheim, you played Peter Wright in the semis. Now it's the quarters. There's a revenge, huh?
Yeah, I think we both use all our lives, so someone's got to win, but it'll be a good game, hopefully, and may the best man win.
Yeah. We always explain and tell that you were a former rugby player. Which position did you actually play? Offense or defense?
Well, it's not offense or defense. It's both.
So I have no clue about rugby. That's the problem, you know.
No, it's backs and forwards, and I used to play in the forwards, up with the fat boys.
Okay. Do you miss the tackle thing actually? You know, to fight a little bit?
Yeah, there's plenty of fight on the stage, but the physical side of it I miss, and the camaraderie, going out with the boys after the game, that's probably the main thing I miss. I don't really miss the rugby so much, but yeah, it's just going away and miss going away with the boys, to be honest with you, on good nights out.
Okay. See you later again. Thank you very much. Gerwyn Price.